You're widely known for your dramatic audio narratives of the Bible. I wanted to ask you about that before I let you go.
Sure.
I regularly listen to your voice while exercising, actually, when I'm listening to scripture. How did all that begin? And was it a daunting task?
Well, it really began. My background was as an actor. I became a born again Christian in my 20s, and I wanted to find a way to integrate my faith with my work. And so that led to doing theatrical productions from the Bible, Mark's Gospel, Acts of the Apostles, Genesis. I would tour. I was on the road in the late 80s, early 90s, 150 days a year, going from churches and small colleges, doing my solo performances. And in the course of doing that, some people recognized my voice and said, you should record this. And originally, I just recorded my my theatrical presentations, and then I started recording. I started doing a brief radio program, which is a different discipline. You have to, instead of an audience of 1,000 or 100, you have an audience of one, and so you had to focus all that energy into that little moment. And then I started recording the Bible. I've done I think I've done five different translations of the Bible, or at least five different recordings of the Bible. And I think what's available now is the NIV, the ESV, and the King James. And as you mentioned, more people know my voice than they know anything else about me, which is fine with me.
That's the kind of popularity you want right there.
Mhm.
Um, how long did it take one of those recordings? Did it take
Yeah.
days or weeks?
Oh, it took a while. In the beginning, I didn't have my own studio, so I had to actually go to a studio to do it, which, was very time consuming as well. The actual hours is the finished product is roughly 80 hours, is what the Bible is, somewhere between 78 and 80 hours. Um, I would probably say I would maybe spend 150 hours in the studio to get those 80 hours in, and the rest is all post-production, which I didn't have much to do with.
How often did you come to a verse and not really know what to do with it and had to, say it 5 or 6 times to really get the
Yeah, that
tone that you're
happened.
after?
It didn't happen as much as I would have thought. I when you come to any kind of a text as an actor, the thing you look at is motivation. What is motivating the speaker to say these lines?
Mm.
What does he want, or what is the through line that's pushing it forward? And and those were, from a technical sense, you look at the verbs, and the verbs sort of drive the sentence forward. And
Mm.
once you understand the action, then the rest is really articulation and pronunciation. I mean, some of those names were brutal.